God creates everything out of nothing, and everything which God is to use, he first reduces to nothing. The deepest form of despair is to choose to be another than himself. Happiness is the greatest hiding place for despair. Once you are born in this world, you're old enough to die. Wherever there is a crowd, there is untruth. To be a woman is something so strange, so confusing and so complicated that only a woman could put up with it. The unhappy person is never present to themselves because they always live in the past or the future. Confidence is the present tense of hope. What if everything in the world were a misunderstanding? What if laughter were really tears? To cheat oneself out of love is the most terrible deception. It is an eternal loss for which there is no reparation, either in time or in eternity. Christ has not only spoken to us by his life, but has also spoken for us by his death. The object of Christian faith is not the teaching but the teacher. Are you not aware that there comes a midnight hour when everyone must unmask? For without risk there is no faith, and the greater the risk, the greater the faith. It is not where we breathe, but where we love, that we live. It is not the path which is the difficulty, rather, it is the difficulty which is the path. People settle for a level of despair they can tolerate and call it happiness. I found I had less and less to say, until finally, I became silent, and began to listen. I discovered in the silence, the voice of God. The most painful state of being is remembering the future, particularly the one you'll never have. One can advise comfortably from a safe port. The most common form of despair is not being who you are. There are two ways to be fooled. One is to believe what isn't true, the other is to refuse to believe what is true. Faith is the highest passion in a human being. Many in every generation may not come that far, but none comes further. Personality is only ripe when a man has made the truth his own. Love is all, it gives all, and it takes all. It is so hard to believe because it is so hard to obey. Far from idleness being the root of all evil, it is rather the only true good. During the first period of a man's life, the greatest danger is not to take the risk. At the bottom of enmity between strangers lies indifference. Most men pursue pleasure with such breathless haste that they hurry past it,